stop me. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Doo-doo. What's up, y'all? How you doing? How everybody doing on a sensational Saturday, man? Getting a little windy out here. Getting a little windy out here. How everybody doing? Good day. Good day. We're out here on this sensational Saturday, man. Listen, folks. How you doing? Hey, listen. Just drop a couple pieces on the Brian Glaze Gibbs YouTube channel. Make sure you check it out, folks. Just drop a couple pieces. Got a few other pieces that I'm working on that I'm planning on dropping. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please share. That's what it's all about, man. I'm trying to get out there. Start doing more live interview with different people. Like I said, right now I'm starting this new segment. Teach me how to hustle. Teach me how to hustle. Anybody that's out there, they got a regular 9 to 5. Muhammad, how you doing, my brother? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me, man. Peace, love, and prosperity, man. You know what? Anybody that's out there that's trying to promote positivity, you're trying to promote your business. And right now it's legit, you know, and uplifting, encouraging. Let me know, man. Reach out to me. Let's see what we can get going on, man. Because that's what it's all about. You got a lot of people out there, especially the younger generation that's out there, and they hustling legally. And you know what? A lot of times when people hear that word hustle, you know what? To me, when I hear the word hustle, it's all about right now fast money, being slick, being you know, that mentality getting over, you know, doing illegal activity. Folks, hustle is hustle. Hustle is not always illegally. You got a lot of people out there that got regular jobs, and you know how they hustle? They hustle with jobs. They get 2 jobs, 3 jobs. But the difference right now is it's what they do with their money. Because if you take your money to invest, you take your money to open up other business, hustle is hustle. You're right, man. Hustle is hustle. And that's why right now, I just had this young lady on, Money Making Mona, Lisa Shelton, shout out. This sister's doing great, man. She into the lashes, hair, nails. And the bottom line is right now, she's trying to provide other opportunity for the young folks that's out in her community that's looking to make, you know what I'm saying, extra side hustle. That's what it's all about. She's trying to get back. And what I'm trying to do is getting different people on my platform talking about that. You know what? What inspired people? What inspired people to be better today than yesterday? She told me some of her trial and tribulation. And right now is nothing wrong with having, if you can give a company 40 hours of your time a week, like my niece, shout out to Goody Two Shoes, shout out. If you can give a company 40 hours, why can't you give yourself, Charlton, what's up, man? Sending blessings to my brother, peace. Hey, Charlton, how you doing, man? How you doing? If you can give a company 40 hours, why can't you dedicate 40 hours to yourself, man? That's what it's all about. Everything's all about right now, generating, you know what I'm saying, wealth. Having side hustle. We don't look at it that way. You know, we too busy, want to be slick, want to get over. Nah, man, nah. Get out there and apply yourself. All man and woman is written their own thoughts and ideal, but it's up to you to put it into effect. You can have a Rolando G. What's up, man? Peace to you, Mr. Gibbs. You're a legend, sir. You beat the odds. And you know what? Right now is I'm blessed. I'm blessed. You're right. I did beat the odds. I did beat the odds. And right now is, you know what I'm trying to do is share some of my life experience on how do I get back, man? You know what? How do I get back? How do I utilize this platform in a positive way, letting people know right now it doesn't matter how you started, how you finish. A lot of us can grow up and be knuckleheads. A lot of us can get caught up into, you know, saying wrong, bad, unfortunate situation. But guess what? Long as you got breath in your body, long as you are granted another day, you got to take full advantage of that. Experience make you stronger. You're right, man. Experience do make you stronger. Experience do make you stronger, but sometimes you have to go on a fast. Sometimes you have to go on a spiritual healing, a spiritual fast, and get it together, man. Sometimes you have to go, like, you know, pray. Fast and pray. And always I try to tell people, man, no prayer equal no power. Less prayer equal less power. More prayer equal more power. Much prayer equal much power. And that's what we have to do, man. All of us is all rich in our own thoughts and ideal, but it's up to us. We can be sitting on $1 million ideal. But what the sense of you sitting on it and you thinking about it, but you do not apply it. You're afraid to apply it. You're afraid to take that ideal and put it into effect. You're afraid to invest into that ideal. Guess what? We dream for a reason, man. We dream. You know what? How often do we dream a week? Those dreams can come into reality. Portland, Jamaica. What's up, Krieger Belly? How you doing, man? Those dreams can be turned into a reality. If you think about it and you put it to effect, even if you're not quite sure how to get there, guess what you have to do? You have to put yourself around other people to help your dream to turn into reality. A lot of times right now is, guess what? We all blessed. We are all kings and queens. And yet and still right now, like I always try to tell people, I am not the smartest person in the whole wide world, but let me let you in a secret. I'm not the dumbest. You know, a lot of times right now, I read it all the time. People be trying to criticize me about the way I talk. Well, man, he don't use no plurals. He don't use no singular. I realize that now. That is why I came to the platform. I'm not quite sure, sincerely blessed. All right. But different, like I said right now, folks, people criticize me, tease me. Oh, well, the way he's, pronounced my words. Folks, listen, let me let you in a little secret. Since I was a little kid in grade school, I always had a speech problem with pronunciation. Pronouncing how to pronounce certain words. I used to stay away from certain words that I could not pronounce. And you know what? I refuse to let that handicap me. I refuse to let that handicap me. Like I say, I used to have a speech problem. I still have a speech problem. You know what? When I was 5, 6 years old, I'm 91 and a half. I still have a speech problem, but I'm not letting that handicap me. I'm not letting that stop me, man. Did you happen to know David Gizmo Williams? I know a Gizmo. I know a few Gizmo. I do know a Gizmo, but I don't know I don't know which Gizmo you're talking about. But like I say, folks, listen, man, don't let nobody shortchange you. Don't shortchange yourself, man. Get out there and apply yourself each and every day. As I was saying right now, I was with Money Making Mona, and right now I am inspired by her. Young lady, like she said right now, guess what? She was doing a regular job. And then right now she got into the hair business. She got into the nail business. Then she got into the lashes. And she kicking behind with the lashes. And she trying to help others that want to, looking for employment, looking for a side hustle. That's what it's all about. As I say, like my niece, Goody Two Shoes, what she say right now is, anybody can give a company 40 hours. You got to start giving yourself 40 hours. You got to start investing into yourself. If you want to have a lawn care business, come on. If you want to get into the hair, nails, lashes, if you want to get into, like even right now, Money Making Mona about to bring her boutique back to life. Folks, it's all type of hustle that's out there. You don't have to hustle illegally. You don't have to right now go out there and commit a crime. You watch all these kids. I watch these kids. I read this article about the Wu. It was a gang called the Wu, and they was from New York. And these young boys, 18, 19, 20 years old, and they was able to come up with these plans. How to get PPP loans. And they was getting, like I'm saying, hundreds of thousands. And basically right now if they was smart enough to defraud the government and get hundreds and hundreds of thousands, guess what? These young kids could have put their mindset together, and guess what? They could have made hundreds and hundreds and millions of dollars legally. Portrait video effect is dope when you use it. Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. But what I'm trying to say right now, they got these young boys. They was able to put their mind together on the negative sense. Imagine if somebody would have said, yo, man, why don't we flip the script? Why don't we do the same thing we doing, but find a legal hustle to make money? That we don't have to worry about nobody coming kicking our mom's door, nobody tapping our phone, nobody, taking us out in the middle of the night with handcuff on. Talking about you hurting my arm. Folks, listen, man. We are all kings and queens. We are all rich in our own thoughts and ideal. Stop selling yourself short. Start believing in yourself. Start believing in yourself. Even if you got $1 million ideal, saying if you put it into effect and you fail, come back again. Say if you fail again, come back again. Go back to the drawing board. Try to see, like right now, what do you need to do to tweak it to make it work this time, man? Right now, do not be afraid of that word no. A lot of times when we hear no, we get discouraged. When we hear no, we feel it's the end of the world. When we hear no, we feel like it's the end. No, a no is not final. Let me say that again. A no is not final. A no is just the beginning. You got to keep going until you can manifest that no into a yes. You can do it. We all can do it. But the difference is you can't get discouraged. You can't be lazy. You got to apply yourself. Still Nasty B, thank you, man. Thank you. I heard about that, the Wu Gang, man. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, folks. Listen, man, we don't have to pick up the brick, throw it at the prison wall for absolutely nothing. We don't. There's plenty of way out there that we can make a legal hustle. No, I never dealt with Will. I never dealt with Ronnie Bump Bassett. I heard a lot about Ronnie Bump Bassett. I never dealt with him. Hopefully he's alive and well. From my understanding, last time I heard he was free. And hopefully right now is, guess what? The same way he was hustling, into this, that illegal activity, hopefully he found a legit hustle and that he's hustling now, taking care of his family, taking care of his grandkids, man, and living his life, you know what I'm saying, right now in the way that he's supposed to live. William Seal, BGG, that's good hustle today. That bringing money, that remind you of that money in the 80s. You know what? And that's the difference, man. It's so many different hustles that's out there, man. You know what? That's why I say I start a new segment on my platform. Teach me how to hustle, okay? Teach me how to grind. Teach me how to hustle. Teach me how to grind legally. That's what it's all about, man. Legally, doing it right the first time. Right now, that's all we have to do is, what we have to do is right now is Google. Right now, you got social media. You got that Google platform. With that Google platform, you can basically Google just about anything. But a lot of times what happens is right now, we don't want to do our research. We don't want to do our studies. We want everything to be fast. Folks, only thing come fast is trouble, man. Only thing come fast is trouble. Easy to get into, hard to get out. Like I try to explain to people, man, I've been through hell, man. I sit back and look at it. I wasted 15 years out of my life and then out of the penitentiary. What did it get me? When you wasted time in that prison system, what do you get out of it? You do not get no pension plan. You do not get no 401k plan. You don't get nothing. You don't get anything. You just wasted your life, wasted your time, wasted your talent, wasted your energy. Wasted for what? That's why I say right now, it doesn't matter how we all start, it's how you finish. To me right now is everybody getting caught up into that gangster shit. Some could have been CEO of company if they went the other route. You're right, Smiley. You're right. But what we have to do is right now is, listen, I'm a pure example. I'm a pure example. I went through hell and back. Look at me now. Right now, I'm at peace. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm healthy. Everything's looking up. And like I told you right now, I count my blessing each and every day. And what I just try to do is I try to take this platform and make it as clean as possible, stay as positive as possible, trying to utilize it to encourage as many as people that's out there that's willing to listen to words that are coming out of my life or coming out of my mouth. Like I try to explain to you right now is, guess what? Life is good. Life is beautiful. Life is what we make it, man. Life is what we make it. Limes over lemon. Peace and blessing to you. Lime over lemon. I got a few projects that I'm working on. I got a few projects that has dropped. Check it out, man. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. And that's what it's all about, man. Like I said right now is we are here to help one another. That's what it is. It's like, how do we get back, man? How do we work on the people that's out there that's homeless? How do we help them out? How do we work on helping the people that's hungry? Brian, do you think the legend of Harlem, Kevin Chow, is now legit being seen him on Vlad? Hey, you know Rolando G, with Kevin, right now is, guess what? I believe he is legit. I believe right now, highly intelligent individual. If you listen and you watch him on the Vlad TV, always been a perfect gentleman. Always been a perfect gentleman. The same way that he went out there and he made millions illegally, he could have been doing the same thing years ago. And right now, I guess right now, you know, he sit back and he think and he understand what should he be doing now. And from my understanding, I heard he's doing a great job. I heard he's out there in colleges, speaking to kids, doing different things, man. So shout out to Kevin Childs. Shout out to anybody that went astray and got themselves together and doing it right now. That's what it's all about, man. So just like I try to explain to you, man, you got a lot of good people out there. You got a lot of people that made mistakes, and you got a lot of people that learn from their mistake. You got a lot of people that made mistake that, guess what? They didn't get no second chance. They didn't get no third chance. They made one mistake, And guess what? That one mistake is costing them life. They costing them their freedom. They're costing them time away from their family. It costing them, you know what? They're going to spend the rest of their life in jail for what? Because we want to feel that we got something to prove. We want to take shortcut. There's no shortcut in life, folks. There's no shortcut in life. To me, excellent, God bless, encouraging. To me, when you sit back and you look at everything as a whole, man, we're losing our loved one. We're losing our moms. We're losing our dad. You know what I'm saying? We're losing our grandparent. We're losing our brothers and sisters, our aunts, our uncle. You know, we're losing family member all the time. And when we lose it, you can't get back. We need a Brian Glaze movie or series. Your story is so interesting. You know what? Like I tell you right now, if it's God will be done, man. If it's God will be done. But folks, listen, count your blessing and do not never give up, man. As long as you wake up each and every day and you got breath in your body, guess what, man? You don't know what tomorrow might bring about. And as I say, when you keep hearing that word no, do not get discouraged, man. Do not get discouraged by that word no. No is not the end of the world. No, it's not. Right now is, guess what? I'm going to tell you a story about this gentleman. How do you feel about how Mike Tyson handled that situation when that brother approached him and escalated, ended up hugging it out? You know what? Mike been around. Mike been around. Mike, I felt that situation was good because once again, here it is right now is who to know what that guy was going through. And who knows, like right now is like, you know, here it is. Just so happened Mike was in the right state of mind. Mike was able to, you know, sat the guy down. Gave the guy a hug. The guy put the gum up. That was a hell of an incident. That was a hell of a situation. A lot of times, the only thing we hear about it, a negative outcome. You know what I'm saying? One person dying, one person going to jail for the rest of their life, meaning they both would have lost. So shout out to Mike Tyson, because guess what? Every time you hear things about Mike, you know, most of the things be negative. But Mike got a big heart. And like I tell you right now, man, I did a piece just recently with Mike and Wallow 267 and Gilly the Kid. Right now, that was a hell of a interview. You know, when you look at $1 million worth of game and you look at, you know, hot boxing with Mike Tyson, and right now, something that they say, they was talking about their biggest fear. Robert Brown, Raphael Indian, you know what I'm saying, in the house, man. How you doing, man? What's up, T River? How you doing, my brother? Thank y'all for joining me. Thank you for joining me. But right now is, when you look at Mike Tyson and you look at, you know what I'm saying, Wallow 267, and you look at Gilly the Kid, and Mike asked a question, what was their biggest fear? Boston, how you doing? You are positive, understanding. Please help people to be cool with each other. Folks, listen, man. We got to learn as human beings, stop having, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, we got to develop thicker skin. Stop being overly sensitive over words. Over words. Just me, how you doing, man? Stop being overly sensitive over words. Let's go back to the basic. All of us have heard this one time or another. Sticks and stone may break my bone, but words would never hurt me. But a lot of times right now is we're getting caught up into words. Even right now, when everybody starts talking about, you know, that drill music and the hip hop community and the state of hip hop, you know what? They talking negativity into existence. We gotta right now, hold on, wait. Back away from all that negativity, man. How do we back away from all that negativity? How do we start, you know, with these rappers? Get them to start rapping about, you know what? Positive things. You know what I'm saying? Uplifting, spirituality, encouragement, empowerment. Because once again, these rappers have an audience. They have a hell of an audience. And people are listening. Rick Hogger, I am from East New York. I live in the Black Sea. What's the Black Sea, man? You lost me, man. Right now is the same way these rappers are out there, and what they doing is they saying all this. Folks, keep this in mind. And I see this and I notice this. When you listen to these guys, listen to this music, okay, listen to the music. The music is cool, but the bottom line is flip the script. Change the words around. Getting people to understand right now is, guess what, man? You telling these kids all this slick stuff about violence, about murdering, about selling drugs, about committing crimes or whatever. Let's flip the script around. Let's tell them right now how successful they can be being CEOs of the company, being president and vice president, being right now doctors, lawyer, policeman, politician. Let's flip the script around. Let's talk that into existence, man. Because once again, with the rap, hip hop music, right now is, guess what? Y'all got the world by the horn. Y'all got the bull by the horn. So let's start talking positive into existence. Getting these kids because they're listening. See, a lot of times people do not understand right now is, you know what? Monkey see, monkey do. Baby Lane Stanfield, man. Monkey see, monkey do. So the difference is right now, if they see you doing the right thing, or they hear you speaking the right thing, what they think going to do? Nice set, healthy goals. We got to set healthy goals. We got to set realistic goals. Right now, how in the heck, I don't have no degree, I don't have no education, but yet and still, absolutely, I tell my girls as a mother, they can definitely be what they want to be outside of negativity. Jasmine, you're right. They can. We can be anything that we want to be. You know what, to me, I'm a living proof. I used to be a sick, devious individual. When you talk about demon time, I was a demon. I was a demon, despite I was brought up in church. Despite I knew right from wrong. Despite I came from a good upbringing. But yet and still I allowed myself to be like that lost sheep and go astray. Go astray for what? What did I? Because you want to prove something. You want to act like you tough. You want to act like you. No, man. Listen, folks, be you. There's nothing wrong with being you. Stop trying to be actors and actresses, thinking we have something to prove. You know what? Only thing anybody should be out there trying to prove that you can be a law-abiding, productive citizen. That you do not have to be a statistic. You do not have to die on the street of a violent death. Okay? You do not have to spend 5, 10, 15, 20, or life in prison for some stupidity, some stuff that you did. It took you 5 minutes to get yourself in a world of trouble. It took you 5 minutes to get yourself into a world of trouble. But now, how long did it take you to get out of that? Because you had one bad day. You made one bad decision, one bad choice, one bad action, one bad behavior. Nah, folks, nah. All that stuff is played out. Like I said, all that stuff is played out. You know, like I tell you right now, when I was incarcerated, I lost my mother. You know what? That changed my whole life around. Changed my whole life around. Right now, before I used to allow my emotions to supersede my intellect. I grew up in the Boulevard House in East New York until 2003 and currently living in Raleigh. I knew of you for years. I knew what you're talking about. And like I say, Rick, you know what? The difference is right now is, guess what? I had to get it together. Young Thug's wife was murdered a few days ago. Family's ugly out here. Yeah, you know what? I did a piece on Young Thug. I heard it was over words. I heard it was over a bowling ball. You heard so many different things. But guess what? We wasn't there. So are we really going to ever know the truth? But the difference right now, what we have to do, develop thick skin, regardless of what somebody say, guess what? We do not have to feed into it. We do not have to resolve every situation with violence. We do not have to resolve every situation with stabbing somebody, shooting somebody, hurting somebody. But to keep this in mind, hurt people hurt other people. Hurt people hurt other people. A lot of us is hurt. A lot of us went through some type of form of trauma, and we never healed from that. So the difference is right now is, guess what? We start acting out. And when you start acting out for emotion instead of intelligent, you're going to lose. We are emotionally immature. Walter Lee, man. Walter Lee. Positive. We are emotionally immature. We are. We are. We are. I've been the victim of that. Emotionally immature. Where somebody say something slick, I did something stupid or whatever, you want to react like them. No. Use this, man. Mind over matter, man. We are better than that. We are better than that. And we have to start believing that we are better than that. We have to start going back to the basic, knowing that we are kings and queens. Amen. Hurt people, man. Hurt people all the time. When are we going to stop that nonsense? When are we got it right now is, guess what, man? You know what? I'm not trying to come back with that philosophy that the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. used to say right now is, guess what? Turn the other cheek. But sometimes what we have to do is right now is we have to weave. We have to bob. We have to duck. We have to let that go over our head because it's not worth it. The difference right now, when somebody throws something at us or whatever, what we do. Yes, you hit that on the head. Self-healing is a must, man. Self-healing is a must, man. Self-healing is a must. I had to go through some deep self-healing. You know what? Like I told you right now, was it easy? No. It was not easy. But the difference, in order to change, you must want to change. In order to change, you must want to change. And you know what? Like I told you, pain. Pain is what caused me to change. Pain. Like I told you right now, society's falling off completely. Sometimes people get shot. Now they're over chicken sandwich. Did you by chance hear about these? No, I didn't hear about that one, Robert Brown. But what I'm just trying to say right now, it took pain to change me. It took me to be in a jail cell, getting that bad news that my mother died. And right now is not being able to go to a funeral, not being able to pay my final respect to the woman that I love more than life itself. And guess what? I didn't have nobody to blame but myself because of my stupidity. Mental health is important to monitor, especially right now. Rick, you're right. You're right. Like I said right now, I had a lot of loose screws. I had a lot of things that was going wrong up here. You know, if I may ask, how long did you serve? 15 years, Robert Brown. A total of 15 years in and out, man. I went away from my first time at 17. A total of 15 years that I wasted out of my life because of my stupidity, because of my pride, because I feel I have something to prove. You know, prove what, man? Sometimes you got to let stuff slide. Some people's purpose is to provoke you. You're right. Walt Lee, some people, you're right. They provoke you all the time. It's like being back in back in school. The High for Fed podcast. Bless you, my brother. Love you. We need you, man. Hey, like I told you right now, sometimes people like back in school sticking their feet out to trip you up. But sometimes what you have to do is sidestep that. Go over it. You know, you see it. Avoid. Avoid at any given time. Avoid it as much as possible. Because once again, doing critical thinking, okay? If I don't avoid this nonsense, what is it going to cost me? If I don't avoid it, is it going to bring me pain or is it going to bring me pleasure? I run a sober house. I have 4 life on parole and they are doing great. Hey, see, that's a blessing, man. How do we get back? How do we get back? It takes a bigger man to walk away than a man to fight, man. You're right. You know what, like I always try to tell people, man, like I say right now, at the end of the day, a lot of commotion, a lot of drama go on in the workplace. Sit back and think about it. A place that you're supposed to be going to try to make a living, to pay your bills, make a livelihood, that you go there, and guess what? You got so many different personalities that they're going to clash. So the difference right now is they get into an altercation like we back in junior high school. Ooh, ow, ooh. And what happened? They get into a physical altercation. What's going to happen? Chances are they both going to lose their job. They both going to use their livelihood over what? Because I'm macho. I'm macho, man. Get the heck out of here. I'm macho woman. Get the heck out of here. Ask yourself before you step over that line and get into that incident, it's going to bring me pain or it's going to bring me pleasure. If you lose your job and you don't have no saving, what's going to happen, man? A job is a street part 2. Okay, brother, I appreciate you. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, man. Thank you. And like I tell you folks, listen, man, am I perfect? It's nothing perfect about me. It's nothing perfect about me. It's nothing perfect about me. But the difference is right now, I can admit what and where I went wrong. I have to admit that. I don't try to get over here and candy coat, try to make up stuff, try to feel like I never made it, took a loss. Rock Nation Sport Manager, peace and love, Glaze. I haven't learned to become a homebody. I go to work, run a few. That's what it's all about, man. Right now is, guess what? Sometime on my days off, I find peace staying in, doing absolutely nothing, man. Doing absolutely nothing. I find peace in that. And you know what? I'm happy with that. I don't have to go to the club. I don't have to, boom, boom, boom. We got our own thing. Boom, boom, we got it. I don't have to do that, man. Right now is, guess what? I live within. I have peace within. Cream Network, what good, Glaze? How are you, my brother? Cream Network. I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed and highly favored, and I count my blessing each and every day, man. I count my blessing each and every day. I count my blessing because I can see the transformation that took place in my life and where I was and where I'm at now. And that's the difference. Janine, we appreciate you, BGG. Hey, how you doing, Janine? Hey, like I said right now, guess what? Me and you got that project that we're working on. And like I said right now, I'm trusting and praying that God give me, I'm saying, the right energy, the right direction to bring what we're working on to out here on my platform. And hopefully, right now is it'll be done in the ways that you are pleased with. B, you are reaching people all over the world. Thank you. Ain't no stopping us now, man. Whoa, what you know about that Boston suburb? What you know? Ain't no stopping us now, man. That used to be my song, man. McFadden and Whitehead, man. There have been so many things that held us down. But now it look like things are finally coming around. I know we got a long, long way to go. And where we end up, I don't know. But we will let nothing hold us back. We're going to put ourselves together. We're going to polish up our act. And if you ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Great to see you, Brian Garbage Boy. How you doing, man? Don't you let nothing stand in your way. Hey, hey, hey. I want you to listen to every word I say, every word I say. Ain't no stopping us now. We on the move. I know we got not move. Ain't no stopping us now. Listen, look at back in the days when music was music. Look at back in the days when music was music, man. When you understand the words that was coming out of these, saying musician mouth, these rappers' mouth. Right now, that's what it was all about, man. Glaze, you could have been a singer instead of a gangster. Hey, listen, man. Listen. You know what? I know I can sing. People criticize me all the time. I gamble and huff the sound of Philadelphia. No stopping. No stopping. I trust you with the project. I know it will be great. No stopping. There'll be no stopping. That's what you got to believe, man. Only thing you need, faith, as small of a mustard seed. That's the difference. We are all kings and queens. Glaze is an honorary temptation. I won't go that far. But that's all you need. Faith, as small as a mustard seed. And look how far you can go. Look how far you can go. You can go as far as you want to. What you have to do is have faith, believe, and trust the process, man. Trust the process. We don't do that anymore. We don't believe no more. We got to start believing, man. If God be for me, who can be against me? Ask yourself that quality question. If God be for you, who can be against you? Nobody can be against you. Only person can stop you is you. We are our own worst enemy. We are our own worst enemy. We put our own foot, our own knee on our own neck, and we stop our growth. We got to stop doing that, man. We got to stop doing that. We got to believe, man. We got to pray. We got to have faith. As small as a mustard seed. Think about that, folks. Think about it. Like I said right now, is guess what? Ain't nothing special about me. Right now, we are all unique individual in our own way. No, I am not singing One Love. I'm not singing One Love. You done heard it enough. Go back to some of my old stories, and you can hear One Love all you want to. Or why don't you just Google and put in Houdini? Talk about sing One Love. Hey, but folks, listen, on a serious tip, man, love thy neighbor. Love thyself. Self-love, man. Self-love. Right now is negativity in. If you put poison into your system, poison out. You know what I'm saying? You put negativity in your system, negativity out. If you put hate into your system, hate out. That's what we have to be very, very careful, folks. Right now, who we surround ourselves with, who we surround ourselves around, who we allow to enter into our space. Ah, man. If you allow toxic people to come into your kingdom, what you think gonna happen? When you at peace, when you reach a certain point in your life, you gotta push away. You gotta get all negative individual, all that negative energy, all that negative behavior, all that negative mindset. You gotta get it completely away from you. You gotta run. Like DMC say, run, 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 run. You gotta run. We got to run away from stupidity. We got to run away from that madness. We got to run away from that sick mentality. We got to run away from, like my man Hashan Campbell say, demon time. We got to run away from that. And that's the difference, man. We got to stay focused, man, on what is going on around us each and every day. What is going on in the world that's going to affect us. Even right now when they got that war going on, look at the gas price. How in the heck gas price go from this to almost, $9? $9 a gallon? Come on, man. I'm saying right now in California, I watch my man Samson Style. He's out there. Shout out to Samson Style Born, man. Right now, he's out there in California. And right now, he's seeing how high the gas is. That's ridiculous, man. All because of what? Because of what's going on in another country. Folks, we got to stay mindful. We got to stay prayerful. Right now, look, they talking about it might be a shortage in food. It might be a shortage in food. You know, right now, I saw right now what the President Biden talking about is going to be a shortage in food. Come on. That's why right now you got to be prepared for the unexpected. There's no defense for the element of surprise. That's why you got to be prepared for the unexpected, man. We got to be ready. You know why? Because like I say right now, you just got to be prepared for the worst, not knowing what's going to happen. But as long as you prepare, guess what? You can put yourself in survival mode. And that's what we have to do, man. Like I said right now, stop all this self-hate. Stop all this negativity. And what I'm trying to surround yourself with good people. We have to pray. You're right. We have to stay pray up. We have to stay pray up. Right now, we fall away from that. We fell away from that. No prayer, no power. Less prayer, less power. More prayer, more power. Much prayer, much power. No prayer, no power. Less prayer, less power. More prayer, more power. Much prayer, much power. We have to stay pray up, man. We have to be in control of this right here. Years ago, I was a little kid. There used to be this commercial come on. You know what he used to say? A mind is a terrible thing to waste. And guess what? We are wasting our mind. We're wasting these brain cells in our head each and every day. You know why? Because once again, we're lost. Right now, we are lost. And what we need to do is get back to the basic principle. How do we find ourselves? With everything that's going on, with all the trials and tribulation, with all the hate, with all the killing, with all the drugs, with everything that's going on, how do we get back to the basic? How do we get back to life? David Peterson, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing, man? Like I said right now, folks, thank you for joining me. Like I say right now, I got this segment, I'm saying, teach me how to hustle. Right now is fine-tuning it. I'm trying to put together a team, producers, writers. I'm trying to put together the right team to build this platform. I remember when I started this platform, right now I had no subscribers. Now I got, 57,400 in a little over a year. Even right now, shout out to Infomind. Infomind, shout out. Shout out to Timbo. Shout out to Up for Debate. Shout out to my girl, Miss T. Shout out to Hashan Campbell, Bullet Gotti. Shout out to all the individuals that are out there that, basically have helped me one way or another, that have gave me some type of advice, direction. Rock Nation Sport, Glaze, serious question. What can we do? Is there anything we can do to stop those drill rappers from putting out there? You know what? Like I said right now, is guess what? Only thing we can do is try to advise them. Only thing we can do is try to advise them. Because when we was young, did we listen? I didn't listen to nobody. You know what? Sometimes, you hear something and they go in one ear, out the other ear. What we have to do is get them to understand what they're really doing. Get them to understand like what you're doing. You're promoting this nonsense. You're promoting this craziness. You're promoting this madness. And see, right now is only way they're going to understand it when what they're putting out there affect them directly. That's the only way they're going to understand it, man. Only way they're going to understand it when it hit them right smack in the mouth. When they lose a loved one. When they lose a loved one based upon all that negativity that's coming out. That's when they go, whoa. That's when reality hit. That's when reality set in. Hopefully it's not too late. That's the difference. Hopefully it's not too late. The difference is what they got to understand is the damage that they're using, that they're doing. Like even right now when we start talking about ain't no stopping us now. Love come down. Fire and desire. You, me, and he. Love is the message. A house is not a home. I'll be there. I'll be there. Just call my name and I'll be there. You can look over your shoulder, honey. Woo! I'll be there. See, that's when music was music. Love come down. Woo, you make my love come down, make it come all the way down. That's when music was music, man. Stephanie Mill, Teddy Pendergrass, Feel the Fire, Sweet Sensation. That's when music was music. Love don't, you abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Doom, 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 doom. You abandoned me. Love don't live here. And I know, I know, I know, I know. Wow. Hey, Janine, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Come on now, stop it. I'm trying. You see, why are you coming on here when I'm trying to do something serious? You trying to take me out of my... Hey, folks, listen. Do me a favor. Yes, when music was music, OJ, Cameo. Yes, I'm Candy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Lakeside. You're right. That's when music was music. Folks, listen. Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's the way of the world, man. Hey, Joey D, man. Like, see, that's the difference. That's what we have to do is take it back when it was natural, when it's clean. When the music industry has been oversaturated with demonic presence because they making money, folks. They making money. No drama, no money. No drama, no money. Look at with all these reality series, Love and Hip Hop, The Housewives. Look at all that. Ink. Look at all that. When they got drama involved, when people gonna fight, when these women pulling out each other here, when they fighting, that's what sell. That's the way our society designed. Destroy and destruct. That's what sell. That's what they want. They want drama. But the difference is right now, absolutely reality TV is trash. Folks, listen, man. What we have to do is stop selling ourselves short. Start realizing how powerful we are. Start believing in ourselves, man. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and what you cannot do. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. Like I say, my handicap is my speech pattern. You know, right now is I was always had a speech problem. You know, I still do. But guess what? I refuse to allow that to handicap me. I refuse. I don't care. I refuse. I can accept back. I'm not going to say anything. Act like a little shot. Couldn't do it. Not going to do it. As long as you're able to understand the words that come out of my mouth, if I don't use singular, I don't use plural, I can't pronounce certain things, I am not going to beat myself up about it. Whatever your handicap may or may not be, do not be handicapped by it under any circumstance. Because when you allow to handicap yourself, you stop your growth. You stop it. You stop your growth. You stop your blessing. And we have to stop being our own worst enemy. That's what we have to start doing. Like I say, folks, listen. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Share. Like I told you, if you like this message, right now, copy and paste it. Send it to everybody in your contact. Okay? In your phone contact. You know what? Send it to everybody in your DM. You know? On IG. On Facebook. Send it. That's what it's all about. Get the message out there. As long as the message is heard. Okay, Joey, Chris, where your attention goes, your energy flow, the real cannot be threatened. You're right, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tastes like candy, old man. Memories. I was cabbage patching all over the East Coast. Use cabbage. Oh man. Oh, those are the days, man. That's when it was clean cut, man. Clean cut, man. That's when it was clean cut, man. It's different, man. It changed, man. It changed. And it's getting better? Nah, it's not getting better. It's not getting better. Janine, why are you always laughing? But that's good. Laughter's good, man. You know, right now, laughter is good. Laughter is good for the soul. And a lot of us don't understand that. Laughter is good for the soul. Like I said right now, folks, listen. Check out the Brian Glaze Gibbs channel. I just dropped a piece. Like before they was Alpo, before they was Rich Porter, before they was AZ, before they was Fritz, before they was Kevin Chow, there was William Underwood and the Vigilante. William Underwood just came home, about 2 years ago. Right now is, guess what? People change, man. People change. It's not how we start, how we finish, man. So like I said right now, the music label will not put out that good soul healing music. They want keep killing our kids. We need a label bold enough to, take it back. You're right. We do. Music is in the vein the way we interact with each other. Drill music equal death. Love music equal long-term relationship. Sex music equal no one stay together anymore. Hey, you're right. Shantae Martinez, love your channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Hey, like I say, folks, I'm about to cut this short. Thank each and every one of y'all for taking time out of your busy schedule to join, like I say, the Brian Glaze Gibbs channel. You know, like I tell you right now, my name is Brian Glaze Gibbs. This is my story. This is my platform. This is my ministry. And what I try to do is right now, how do I encourage? How do I inspire? You know, that's it. Like I told you, I came a long way. I came a long, long way, you know. Right now, I'm about to end. I remember hearing about those guys. Oh, yeah, man, they was deep, man. They were deep. Hey, but like I said right now, listen. You never can say goodbye. No, no, baby. You never can say goodbye. You know that every time I see you, don't you know? You never can say goodbye. Hey, how about that one? You never can say goodbye. No, no, baby. You never can say goodbye. You know that every time I see you, don't you know? Don't you know I really love you? Yeah, you never can say goodbye. Woo, baby. You never can say goodbye. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Yo, as you can tell, I used to be a big Michael Jackson fan, man. Mike was the man, man. Mike was the man, man. Never can say goodbye. Hey, listen, peace, love, and prosperity. Whoa, you laughing at me? You laughing at me? Peace, love, and prosperity. Join me tomorrow, 6 o'clock live, cigar chat. 6 o'clock live, cigar chat. Join me. Peace, love, and prosperity. You know what? Here you go. One love, one love. You lucky just to get this one love. Huge. What's up, man? One love, one love. You lucky just to get just one love. Yeah, Houdini was bad. I like Houdini. I like Houdini. Houdini was bad, man. True from Virginia. What's up, man? Beloved, how you doing, man? Thank you for joining me, man. Hey, listen, folks. Peace, love, and prosperity. Peace, love, and prosperity. Okay, yo. Yo. Ill flow spit. Hey, but like I said right now, I got a lot of different people joining me tonight. No rain, no flowers. Okay. Yeah, no rain, no flower. Hey, but like I say, thank each and every one of y'all for taking the time out to join me on this beautiful evening, man. Hey, love on your loved one, folks. That song is really by Isaac Hayes. Okay, I'm not hip to that. Joey D, have a blessed night. Dropping Jew knowledge, man. Hey, listen, what I'm about to do is go ahead and get me something to eat. Relax, man. Take it easy, man. Let my hair down, man. You know, that's it. That's what it's all about, man. Hey, you know who was my favorite artist of all time? Have a great evening. Chris, Trevor, keep pushing it. They're so true when we went from 10 to okay. Hey, my favorite one was Luther, man. Luther Vandross. Laughter is good, brother. Salute, let's hope. Luther Vandross, man, was a powerful, powerful man. I love his music, man. I remember being in Cashapp as a kid. And being in Cashapp as a kid, I remember hearing that song, A House Is Not a Home, man. I can remember sitting there in Cashapp, what block I was in? D block, I think D2. And right now, man, like these old timers, that's when they had these 8-track cassette box. And he wrote, and that song just come on. Do, 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 do. Oh, man, chair. It's still a chair. Oh, man. Hey, Luther Vandross, man, may his soul rest in peace and spirit be lifted, man. That's when music was music, man. That was back in the days, the good old days, man. And those are things that you got to sit back and think about, and those are things that we got to get back to the basics, man. You know, back to life, back to reality. And that's what we have to do is, man, you have to, we as a people, we as a community, we as the world, we can shut all that stuff down. Because basically, if people don't buy it, it don't sell. If you don't support it, it don't sell. Amen. Marvin Gaye, what's going on? Yeah, Marvin, man. Marvin was deep, man. A lot of the words in Marvin's song, like they used to speak things into existence, man. They used to speak things into existence. You look like my Uncle Robert Hugo. Okay, like they said, we all got twins, man. We all got twins, man. Like I say, listen, thank you for joining me. Impression, keep on pushing, man. Yeah, keep on pushing, keep on trucking. That's what it's all about, y'all. Hey, but like I told you right now, always, good night. Thank you. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. One love, one love. You're lucky just to have this one love. No prayer, no power. Less prayer, less power. More prayer, more power. Much prayer, much power. One love.